So, what images or like imagery really like stood out to you?
Oh, it's like feeling for the door in a strange room blindfolded. A door blindfolded?
Yeah, that's an interesting comparison.
Is that is that interesting? Oh, so someone is in the room blindfolded, right?
I think it's a simile.
It's a
Like
simile.
he's comparing the kiss to like,
Being in a room, in a strange room, blindfolded.
yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know. But definitely the first couple lines or like the first line is very a lot of imagery.
Yeah, the collision of teeth, the pounds of lips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, describes how the first kiss feels like.
Mm-hmm. Um
Imagines he knows her after 4 days. Both of them taking pains to laugh correctly to make eye contact. To laugh correctly to make eye contact.
So it's asking what images are important.
Are
Really,
important? Oh,
what do you think? Like, what's important to like the message of the poem? I don't really know what the poem's message is supposed to be, but I
oh.
don't know.
The kitchen table. Four white walls. What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe the message is just like he's trying to describe the feeling of a first kiss, and then like the first line.
But yeah, that's the first
Yeah,
imagery. But then it gets weird. She thinks at least this long first kiss postpones the moment she'll have to face four white walls.
yeah. I don't really get that.
Yeah, then it gets weirder. The kitchen table is full of dried petals and nutmeg husk. What are those?
I don't
Not
know. Describing her kitchen.
describing her kitchen?
Maybe
Oh
like
yeah.
maybe they're like at the doorstep, and she wants to like keep spending time with him, so she doesn't. Um, she wants to postpone the moment she'll have to like go alone into her kitchen, maybe, and say goodbye.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. And it's just like describing her kitchen, and it's just kind of like bland. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, so she was about to go home and do chore.
Maybe. Um, how does okay, so what is described and how is it described and why do you think they described it that way? So obviously he's or she, the speaker is describing a first kiss
Uh-huh.
and they describe it like well she compares it to feeling for a door in a strange room blindfolded. Um
What kind of feeling is that? Is that like a don't know what's supposed to feel, like confused feeling?
maybe you feel blind and feel like you're just kind of like
So, oh, she felt weird. That's why felt so weird. And
mhm.
she's like, at least I don't have to do my chores right now. I you know, guessing is better than doing chores.
Mhm. Yeah, that's why she wants to postpone the moment she'll have to face the four white walls.
Yeah. What other questions are there?
How does describing it this way make you feel? Um, or why do you think she described it this way? I feel like maybe she's taking her own personal experience and using it in the poem. Like she felt like she was in a strange room blindfolded, or she wanted to postpone the moment that she would have to go home to her house in her kitchen.
Uh-huh. Good, good.
Okay. How does the image affect the poem's message? Do we already talk about that? How does it help with the theme?
What is the theme?
I don't know. Um,
That first kiss feels weird. That's a theme.
mhm. It definitely makes it seem that way. Like, both of them taking pains to laugh correctly to make eye contact. That kind of like conveys like the awkwardness of like a date or like a first kiss, you know?
Uh-huh. Yeah. All right. Is that good enough for this?
Yeah.
How do I love thee?
Okay.
There's one I can't open.
You still can't open it?
Can't. Let me try again.
Okay. You could try Googling it.
Oh yeah, right.
I don't
That's
know.
the last one. Yeah, that's the last
Yeah. So we can do this one next. How
one.
do
Yeah.
I?
How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. No images here yet. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach. Does that count as an imagery? What?
It's just kind of like very expansive. Like that's how much he loves her,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and height and all over the place.
No, no, it's a she. The author is a woman.
Oh. Oh.
When feeling out of sight, for the end of being an ideal grace. For the end of being. Ooh,
Wow.
sounds very profound.
Mhm. And ideal grace. That's profound.
Wow. Most quiet need by sun and candlelight. Okay, made me feel warm.
Yeah, sun and candlelight. That's good imagery.
I love thee freely as men strive for right.
I don't really get what that means. Maybe like men are fighting for like like rights and like the right thing, and she just loves him freely, no matter what. Maybe.
Or maybe gives him more space, personal space.
Hmm.
I love thee purely as they turn for praise. Oh yeah, so she will be very loyal to her husband. We're gonna praise her. Yeah, you're a good wife, like that.
Okay.
I love thee with a passion put to use. So she'll be very useful as well. She'll cook, she'll do chores. In my old griefs and with my childhood's faith.
Um, maybe like when she's really old, she'll still like love him with like a child, like
Oh yeah,
maybe.
definitely.
I like
I
that.
love thee with a love I seem to lose with my lost saints.
With the love I seem to lose.
My lost saints.
I love you with the love I seem to lose. What do you think that means? Oh, I like that. I love thee with the breath, smiles, tears of all my life. That's sweet. So it's like her entire life.
Okay, right. God choose I shall, but love thee better after that. Ooh, wow. So she just love him forever.
Yeah.
Right.
Imagery like life and death. You can't imagine how large her love is.
Right.
Definitely makes it known. Which obviously is the theme of the poem. So like that helps with the theme. Smiles, tears, all my life. Better after death. How does
Just
describing it this way make you feel?
touched.
Touch.
Amazed. Like, wow, how can you have such great love?
Yeah, it seems like she really loves this guy.
Yeah, she's crazy.
Yeah. How do you feel?
That's it, right?
Yeah, that's about it.
All right, let me search up Ozymandias.
Yeah, do you need to know how to spell it?
Uh, yeah, I found it.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I didn't really understand this one as much.
Okay, you don't?
Not really.
Okay. I met a traveler from an antique land.
Ooh,
He
antique.
said,
That's. Sorry, keep
huh?
going.
Is it the right one?
What? Sorry, keep going.
I met a traveler from an antique land.
Yeah, I
Is
like the
it
word antique.
is this one?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Antique land. Ooh, that's a imagery.
Which one?
Antique land,
Yeah.
like an old place. Who said two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in desert. Near them on the sand, half sunk a shuttered visage lie. What is a visage? Search the word.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can't.
Wow. Ooh, this is fun. Near them
A
on
person's
this.
face.
What is it?
A person's face with reference to the form or proportions of the features or
Okay.
facial expression.
Uh-huh.
So, half sunk a shattered visage or face lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculpture all those passions red, which yet survives, stamped on these lifeless things. Oh my gosh, it never ends. So maybe it's like a sunken statue or something in the sand, and you can see like its face and its frown.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I like that frown, wrinkled lip imagery,
Right.
and sneer of cold command.
So it's like some general.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, tell that it's sculptor, so it has a sculptor, so it's like a statue.
Oh yeah, right.
Those passions red, so a passionate sculpture.
Uh-huh.
That survives stamped on these lifeless things. Oh, so his passion survives on this lifeless thing, which is the statue.
Uh-huh. It's a legacy.
Mm-hmm.
The land that mocked them and the heart that fed.
On the pedestal, these words appear. Oh, so written on the pedestal. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty in despair. Nothing besides remains round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare. The lone and level sand stretch far away. That's interesting because the thing that the sculptor put on the statue kind of
Uh-huh.
like he didn't know the statue was going to be half buried in the sand. And so writing about decay and boundless bare colossal wrecks. I don't know. Or maybe he did. So what do you
So
think?
what's the theme? What do you think is a theme?
Maybe like how he was the king of kings and now he's just this sad, cold statue in the sand.
Okay.
And words like lifeless things that mock them, around the decay, colossal wreck, kind of like make the imagery of like this broken down, forgotten, antique kind of.
So he might be a bad king. It's being
Yeah,
mocking.
he was forgotten.
Yeah. He was probably a very arrogant king.
That's a good point. Probably. Oh, nothing beside remains. So nothing remains of whatever he had.
Uh-huh.
So how does describing it this way make you feel?
Mysterious. Grand.
Mm.
Like it's something very big.
Mhm. Yeah.
What else?
Mm. We talked about the theme, how it makes you feel. Why do you think the author, the speaker, describes it this way or uses this type of imagery?
Why? Oh wait. Oh wait. Ozymandias is a pharaoh.
What?
The king.
Uh-huh.
He is a pharaoh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Egypt. Like in Egypt.
Oh, how do you know?
I don't know. There's a little definition on my version. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's why it's in the desert.
Oh, in the sand. Oh my gosh, that makes so much more sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like everything he died and time passed, it's an antique land, and so now everything is buried in sand and forgotten.
Uh-huh.
That seems like a pretty good theme for this poem.
Right.
Okay. So seems like we got everything we need.
Yeah, so why would he use this type of language?
I think he used a lot of like words that made it sound like he was once grand and now like it's the complete opposite, like colossal wreck.
Yeah,
Mm.
the comparison, the contrast, the very huge contrast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the passions that yet survive stamped on these lifeless things. It's kind of like the passion will always, you can always see it there on the statue, but it's like the forgotten thing that you can still see, but you can never experience. English class online.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Can you finish the 1 to 1 to 5 page
I think
thing?
I got enough. But
Yeah,
also,
okay.
if we can contact Lillian, do you want to do the next discussion tomorrow night?
What is it? Tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Is there one tomorrow night?
I don't know. No, it's not due tomorrow night, but I was thinking if we just like,
Oh, do it early before? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, sure. Of
okay,
course.
cool. Sounds good. If we can get a hold of her. If we can't, we can wait another day or so.
Okay.
Okay. So just let me know.
Okay. Have fun in the family home evening.
Oh, thanks.
All right. Bye. Good night.
Bye.
I'm gonna sleep.